Hi everybody, it's Annie from Faranda Fashions. FarandaFashions.com. Faranda Fashions on Facebook. Faranda Fashions on Poshmark. And if you're on Instagram, check us out at Faranda Fashions on Poshmark. That's the Instagram closet name. Anyway, I'm here today to talk to you about a few things. First, what is in a closet name? And the reason I mention that is someone asked me to help them come up with a closet name. And I said, is this going to be a side business for you? Is this going to take off and you're going to be paying taxes and you're going to open up an LLC? Or what's going on? Are you going to sell 2 items, make $50 and call it quits? So if you're deciding to take this full-time or part-time with full-time work and money put into it, you are probably going to want to find a closet name that is, 1, good, 2, memorable. Someone told me that they regret naming their closet name after their favorite rock band and their favorite dessert. I don't know what their favorite rock band is, but I know their favorite dessert is chocolate cake. So let's make one up. I don't know. That's fine until you want to go legit and open an LLC, because I don't think you should try to use a rock band's name. You'll probably get sued, right? You'll get a cease and desist letter from someone's attorney. So anyway, if you're seriously going legit and you are stumped and cannot think of a closet name, I'm going to let you know GoDaddy.com has auctions and you can look for names on there. I did a brief look up before. Mine is Faranda Fashions and I use GoDaddy as my platform. They are the ones you could get a website with them. They will help you do your website and it's relatively inexpensive. So just wanted to tell you that. I told you in the last video I was going to work on saying the word so. I was going to work on not saying it so often, and here I am saying so. Anyway, I looked up quickly on the auction site and there's websites. I saw one, it's not a closet name, but it would be, a website name. And you could use it for your closet name. Queen's Closet. And I think there was Forever Fashions or Forever Fashion for You, something like that. I thought they were pretty catchy names. There's other ones out there that you can just search on GoDaddy. There are price points. I think some of them have bids of like $300, but I think you can go in and make an offer of less. So if something's $300 and you have $150 and you want to buy this name, you don't want anybody else to use it, you want to buy that name, you're going to go on and make a website and you're going to have that be your closet name, go on and make an offer. Can't hurt, right? If you don't ask, you're not going to know. I also wanted to talk to you today about using your titles properly on Poshmark. I went on and I saw some new closets and I went in and people post sweater. If I type sweater in the search engine, when you go to your app and you open up, let's do it. I don't want to mislead anybody. I'm going into my Poshmark app, shop, with the little magnifying glass at the bottom. And I type the word sweater. We all paying attention? I type the word sweater and I can't tell you how many sweaters we're going to see here. It just goes and goes and goes and goes and goes and goes. Now, yes, you can sort it by your just shared, your price low, your price high, recently price dropped, just in. You can also put your size in there. You can filter it out all across the top. You got your filters. You can do that. That will narrow it down. But if I'm looking for Apartment 9, Forever 21, Miss Me, Free People, any of those brands, I'm typing Free People sweater. So you want to put the name brand of your sweater. You want to say, let's pretend, I don't know what name brand this is because I'm wearing it. So, here we go. I'm going to assume it's Apartment 9. Apartment 9 sweater, cardigan, long, pockets, black, green. You know, mention the colors, mention something about it. New with tags, mint condition. Fill out as much as you can, because if you just put sweater, you're going to get lost in the shuffle. You're going to get, people may see it and they may buy it, but I'd rather have it in front of all the eyes. And also, Google. If somebody goes on Google search and they are not part of Poshmark, they're just not even thinking Poshmark, and they said they wanted Coach sneakers. Yeah, you're probably going to see the Coach website where you're going to pay up for your sneakers. And you may see eBay, you might see other stores that sell Coach sneakers, and you're probably going to see Poshmark closets on there that have Coach sneakers for sale. So, why don't you want to fill out everything? You want everything in that title, because if somebody is not going to go to Google and type the word sweater, because you're going to get a million hits. So you want them in your closet. You want to give them as much detail as possible. And, you know, I told you, don't matter when you watch these videos, I'm going to tell you what's going on. I'm cold. It's December. And it's snow flurrying in New York. So, got a little scarf on. Got my queen shirt on. I feel like a queen today. I feel special. Queen of nothing right now. But, hey, it's okay. Anyway, so you want to do that with your title. Last time we spoke about closet clear out. Did you do it? Did you do the closet clear out? I did. I dropped prices down to about $9, $10. And I woke up in the morning and I had a couple of sales. Like, I dropped everything. I have over 300 listings. I dropped prices on everything. So woke up, had a couple of sales. Not enough sales for me. So I went in and I used the feature I talked about in the last video. I used the copy feature. I went in and I edited my listing, scrolled to the bottom, hit copy. It made a copy of that listing. I removed the word copy. I upped my prices a little bit so I can be back in the game. And then I deleted the original listing. If you don't know how to do that, go back and look. This is video number 8. If you're keeping track, it's number 8. So please look at video 1 through 7 and follow along. And I have a ton of information for you today. I'm going to save some special things for next week. I'm looking at my little list. I scribbled it down on paper just to keep me on track, because sometimes I end up going off track. I tell you about my Christmas tree in the last video, and the verdict is in that I should put a star on top of the tree. That's what I'm going to do. Right now, there's nothing on top of the tree, but the verdict's in. I asked everybody what I should put on top of that tree, and I got the responses, and star won out. So I'm going to put a star on top of that tree, in case you're interested. I wanted to give you a little tidbit of information. I also spoke to you probably 2 videos ago about Goodwill, and that's a good place to source to get your items for sale. And I also told you my experience in the Goodwill bins. Remember, I was telling you I was whipping stuff out and going to the bottom of the bin because that's where the good stuff is. And then I had an experience. So if you want to know what happened at Goodwill bins, watch that video. And if you like the content, I know I'm bringing it to you in little pieces, and some people are freaking out because they want the whole thing at once, but I don't want to overwhelm anybody. I was overwhelmed when I started. I was like, oh God, what did I do? But I really enjoy Poshmark now. I enjoyed it then, but it was a little overwhelming, and I was working a total of 3 jobs, so it was difficult. So here I am with all that info for you, but here's your tidbit of information today. You're going to go to goodwillbluebox.com. That's goodwillbox.com. This is why I got to correct myself, and I don't edit and I don't filter. So you get me as I am. And I'm going to repeat that because I know I screwed it up. and I have a New York accent, and some of you don't understand me very well. GoodwillBlueBox.com. GoodwillBluebox.com. Sign up with your email and you will get a code for 15% off. Goodwill Blue Boxes drop on Fridays is the good box. It drops at 6 o'clock. I think it's 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, if I remember correctly. And they sell items, 4 items up to like 10 items, and the boxes are $19.99. Remember, you'll get 15% off your first order if you sign up with your email. They're $19.99 up to $49.99. Now you're saying, whoa, $50, I don't want to spend $50. Well, that is for the jacket blue box, and that has 4 jackets in it. So if you get 4 designer jackets, and sometimes they're a little bit, like maybe they need a little work, but they will tell you when you look at it. They'll tell you it's gently worn, maybe it needs a button sewed on, maybe something else. Maybe it's just gently worn and you can make some money on it. You can also do, they have jeans, women's jeans, men's jeans, children's toys, children's clothes, jewelry, and accessory box. The cheapest box, again, is $19.99, and I think that's what I got when I went on there. I got a $19.99 box, and I definitely made my money back. I didn't make tons of profit, but I made good money, good return on investment, as I wanted to tell you. ROI. Learn your ROI, everybody. You want your return on investment. If I sell an item on Poshmark for $12, Poshmark is taking $2.95. And you're saying, that's great, that leaves you $9.05. But if I paid $5.05 for the item, I'm making $4. Is that enough for my pocket? Depends on the item. If I do it 10 times in an hour, that's $40. So, that's more than most of us are making at a normal 9-to-5 job. You'd have to be able to flip an item 10 times with that profit. So you have to think about it. You have to see what you're doing. I had to explain that to someone. I got an offer on an item that I paid decent money for, and I need to make a little money on it at least. I didn't know if I was going to keep it or sell it. The person said that they felt a lot of people overprice their stuff, and I said, oh, well, they're leaving room to negotiate because Poshmark takes 20%, and I explained to them, that situation of a $12 item, and I said $4 isn't bad to make on an item if you're consistently making it, and if you don't drive to the post office. I mean, my post office is not far, but if I had to drive 10 miles to the post office and I'm only earning $4, no, I'm not doing it. So that's why I tend to tell everybody, look at what you're selling, try to have people bundle items. If the person likes 2 items, you put it in a bundle. I showed you how to do that. That way, if you make $5 on one and $9 on the other, you're making $14. And if your post office is down the block, that's not bad. But you hope to do that multiple times a day so that you can earn some extra cash, right? So you have your Goodwills, you have your Goodwill bins, and if you're far away or don't have a Goodwill near you, which I don't, as you know, but if you're hours and hours and you can't go to a Goodwill or a Goodwill bins, the outlet, you will go to goodwillbluebox.com. And I'm not affiliated with it, nothing like that. So just letting you know, it's just a tip. Also, I mentioned in one of the earlier videos, sellbackyourbooks.com, sellbackyourbooks.com. I sent them a box. I told you I got paid, and I'm sending them another box. I like it. They paid, and it went right into my account. So I'm sending them another box of books. I don't really have time to sell the books. I give some books away. I leave some in my mom's building. There's a little area people will leave a book or 2. That way they get it free. But for the most part, this place gives you a couple bucks. And I mean, if you know anybody that has textbooks and things like that, that you'll probably get more money. Larger books get more money. Newer books get more money. And, it's a way to get rid of clutter and get rid of things you're not using. So, sell on Poshmark. Sell your books to sellbackyourbooks.com. I'm not affiliated with them. They don't even know I exist. other than me sending them books. So just wanted to give you all that. And I told you in the last video I was going to work on it and try not to say the word so anymore. Or obviously that hasn't worked. But I am very proud of myself in video number 8 that I did not curse in video 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8. Being from New York, I like to drop F-bombs. So I'm learning. And I don't know when I'll stop saying the word so. I am catching myself after I say it. I'm trying to think if anybody had any other questions. I am going to show you next video how to put your closet on vacation mode, when you should do that, why you should do that, why you shouldn't do it, all the little joys and tricks and tips. Keep listing your items. Keep pricing accordingly. You know, if you bought something for $5, you know, if you can get 70, good for you. But if you can't, you can't. Be realistic. What would you pay? How high would you go? Is it worth it? Is it worth it for you? So, and happy shopping. Sign up for Poshmark and use code Faranda Fashions and you'll get $10 for a future purchase. If you have questions, email me at farandafashions.com@gmail. Well, actually, yeah, that's it. I had to think of that for a minute because I have so many Faranda fashion things going on. And hope everybody's having a great day. Enjoy. Reach out. You know where to find me.